everyone, Ronan here. We're continuing on with Samurai Champloo. We're on episode 4. Just looking forward to seeing the other half of this this episode because we know everybody's gonna get back together again. You know, this is just the show saying these characters cannot spend time apart. They got things that they gotta do. Minor segue, but I don't really remember a whole lot about like how it all goes about. So I'm kind of excited to kind of just re-experience this and like see if I can get my memory jogged for it. But yeah, guys, feel free to check out my Patreon. We're gonna be a few episodes ahead of YouTube, and also we have a Discord server. Feel free to jump on that. So we're gonna go ahead and jump on into this. I hope going through this show again kind of like reignites my appreciation for lo-fi. Not that I ever grew out of it, but I just don't expose myself to more of it. Because I remember getting like fairly, not obsessed, but just I exposed myself to the multiple OSTs of this quite often. Still can't kill each other.
What are you waiting for?
So scared.
Yeah, she feels obligated to have to pay the debt.
You guys can't kill him. I'm the one that's gonna kill him. Get the hell out of my way!
He's just killing everybody now.
Get back here, you asshole!
And once he's out of the picture, they won't be a gang anymore. Just a bunch of frightened, disorganized thugs. That possibility by itself makes our endeavor a worthy one.
Yeah, the problem is that everybody's trying to go about it like in a legal way while they're going things about it in an illegal way.
Drawing your sword is no longer necessary. At this point, your presence will suffice.
The hell with that! Did you forget why I'm here? To kick ass and win your fights for you!
Where are you going? If you stay, you can have whatever you want and do whatever you want. You can't walk away from an offer like that.
Sure you can.
You arrogant bastard! You think you can treat me like garbage and just walk away?
If you send someone after me, do me a favor. Send the toughest mofo you can find.
I love that. He's got nothing on Mugen.
What a load of horse piss.
What's that?
You can make all the excuses you want, but you're the one who decided how to live your life.
Got him there. Yeah, that's the one great thing about Mugen. Even if he does things that are questionable, at least he like owns up to every decision he ever makes.
Hey, let her go!
Quiet! Maybe. Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Yep, he got him.
It's a raid! We're under attack!
Well, I mean,
Oh, so scared.
yeah, that's tough, you know.
Ishimatsu, you bastard! How dare you show your
You know,
face
you
around
can't
here? You don't give a
you can't just sit there and watch it happen or anything. And
They were going about their business with no intention of spilling a drop of blood. An arm, even two, won't be nearly enough.
he's probably gonna sacrifice himself, right?
with you. Please, boss.
I'll be fine.
Boss.
Yeah, it's tough for the kids to see all that and like not do anything. So I get it why he did it.
So let's settle things in the Yakuza way by gambling. If you win, I'll return your son. But in exchange, I take control of your territory.
Right. Yeah, I think the father is wanting to sacrifice himself, because then at least that way it preserves the territories.
Kill each other.
Because it's kind of a sideways deal anyway. Like there is no version of it where they get to come out on top.
It doesn't make any sense, boss. You lose even if you win. It's to their advantage either way.
Yeah, exactly.
They said the Nagatomis and the Kawaras are putting their gangs on the line.
What do you think will happen to us if the Kawaras win?
Why, you think they're gonna let us go free? Don't be so naive.
And they're caught in the middle of it.
Where do you think you're going?
To kick some ass.
I've seen more than enough blood in my time. So now, this gang exists for one reason. For the sake of the young men who are its members.
They seem to be a pretty respectful Yakuza. Maybe they're just old school and...
Perhaps this is the right time. Perhaps I should make the decision to step down. I admit that with skills such as...
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe he's hit a point where he's not down with all the violence and everything. He just want to be chill.
This is for Sosuke.
It's cool though that Gene doesn't really have like a whole lot to be, not a whole lot of reasons to be involved, but he's at least kind of there to at least be like a bystander of it all, and he's there to pass that on to the kid, and he doesn't have to, but he's at least honorable enough to do all of that stuff. That's pretty cool, Gene. Yeah, I'm sure that'll go over well.
Excuse me, where's the gambling house?
2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Here. Well, get in.
Where is the bodyguard you hired?
He quit the gang. I imagine he's left town by now.
I wonder where Mugen is, though. They didn't really show what he was up to.
Where's the girl?
She ran away.
Ran away?
Oh.
Freaking moron.
Well, she kind of had to. She was not in the best situation, so
Of all the nights to be late.
1, 2, 1, 2.
the real one probably already got killed, right?
Hi there. This the gambling house?
She's here! Boss, the dice roller's here!
What's that?
Right on time. Just straight up getting thrown into a situation.
Let's play!
Now I'll leave my fate in the hands of the heavens.
What do you think, boss?
Oh, now he's got a bet for real.
In they go!
It just hit me that that was the fortune teller who's the witness.
Han. Joe.
Play!
2-5, Han. The Nagatomi gang is recognized as the winner of this match.
Yep, he's gonna sacrifice himself.
Atone for the life that was taken. I atone for that life with my own.
Yep.
Careful now. Hold it right there, Mr. Hotshot Bodyguard.
Well, now everybody's here.
I noticed nobody was coming after me. So I came after you guys instead.
Don't you care if this kid lives or dies?
Nah, can't really say I do.
Mugen just wants his fight.
Ishimatsu, where you going? You gotta get back in there and kill those guys.
Yep. I figured he was gonna die, but I didn't know who was gonna do it.
This was my father's.
He asked me to give it to you.
Ishimatsu, will you come back to us someday?
Sosuke, once I've atoned for what I've done, I'll be happy to take you up on that offer. We need to settle things.
So he's not coming back then. Mugen's gonna deal with that.
Problem is, I don't really know how to hold back, you know?
And that was that. That sucks that he didn't get to like come back and like really, you know, be a better person, but you know, but they got their code and they believe in this, and he's good with going out this way too, you know. Yeah, it's interesting. I remember way back when I first saw this that I was like way more interested in just getting progress on finding out who the Sunflower Samurai is, or at least clues to it, and any storyline that drew us away from it, I kind of ended up finding to be like not very interesting, or there's some episodes that were the exception, but like an episode like this, I normally wouldn't have been as into it, and I feel like this time I'm kind of just along for the ride, and I'm really trying to just absorb these stories, you know, as they come, and just appreciating what they are and like what they're trying to say and stuff like that. So it's been pretty cool so far doing this watch through. It's cool to see, you know, certain Yakuza groups, you know, over the course of time just kind of realize like they were able to assess what's important to them. And you know, yeah, it sucks we did all this violence and everything like that, and maybe there are still some of those things still in place, as far as like what their codes are and stuff like that, but there's that like at least like this sense of honor. This new Yakuza, you know, gang came in, and that was even more ruthless and valued money and status and all that stuff more than the old school Yakuza. And it's cool to see the different dynamics between the two. There was definitely going to be a boiling point where it wasn't going to be able to, they won't be able to coexist basically. And But it was cool to see that sort of dynamic, and you know, if you paid attention to like really focus on that part of the story, you can really see the differences. And you know, there's some obvious differences between, you know, just guys that are obviously jerks and ones that are not, but to really pay attention to what sort of codes that they were trying to live by, because I think a lot of themes in this show are about, you know, new generations coming and old ones kind of phasing out, whether it be for the better or for the worse. Because like I said, I think the Age of the Samurai is constantly being kind of talked about, and whether or not it's still going to be relevant in like a near distant future. This little two-parter kind of encapsulated that pretty well. So, but anyway, on to the next episode. That's it from me, guys. Hope you enjoyed the reaction, and I will see you next time.